Okay, you guys are good.
Repeat myself? Were you sleeping or were you not?
Yes, I was sleeping, okay? It's what people do when they're exhausted. Ever since you guys took over, you've been working us around the clock. What do you expect us to do?
We expect you to show a little appreciation. We make sure you've got enough to eat and drink. We provide security. Without us, you'd be food for the bloodworms. You can either do your job and earn your keep, or we can throw your ass outside the park. Or maybe you think you're better off out there, alone and unarmed.
No! No, I'll get back to work.
That's better. I thought about trying my hand at the gauntlet, just to see if I could do it. Waste of time now. No one's topping your performance.
If you're wearing a collar, it's because you asked for it. Ain't no one's a slave that don't
Okay.
want to be.
Interesting.
Market's been really busy lately. Guess things are going well.
Who is shooting? Well, at least I'm.
Find anything useful?
Feel like I'm safe. Should I test my luck? Boo. Moldy food. Okay. Nuka World. So, where are we? Colos Arena, Nuka Town, USA. So, I'm assuming we're safe in here, right? That's what I'm assuming.
You a sheep or a wolf? Because the pack only run.
They wouldn't dare shoot their...
Must be stressful. Running this den of backstabbers, throat cutters, and double dealers. Let my chems put that troubled mind at ease, eh?
I don't...
I've got a few minutes to browse.
My pleasure.
What does the collar do to them?
If you ain't standing out, you ain't worth looking at.
She took on Coulter and won. I already hear people talking about some secret agreement between Gage and the gangs, saying whoever took down Coulter would take his place.
What would you find?
How you doing, buddy? Never mind, boy.
I will gladly. I mean, I guess technically, since I am the boss, I should have three.
Look who it is. Are you here to grace my humble market stand with your presence, oh great boss, sir? Guns and ammo here.
Traders here are no better than slaves. Poor bastards.
Wow, look who it is. Are you here to grace my
You
humble
better not speak to me
market
that way.
stand with your presence, oh great boss, sir?
Lose the attitude.
Lose the attitude, or lose something a lot more valuable.
Sorry. I know you didn't ask for this. It's just hard not to be bitter, you know? We do all the work, then the gangs reap the rewards. Pretty sweet setup, at least for you. But I guess it doesn't really matter what I think, does it? As long as I'm wearing this collar, I'm no better than a slave.
Hey, it's not my fault things are like this. I just got here.
Never said it was. Just figured you should know what you're getting into. Now, if you need guns or ammo, I'm the one you talk to. And before you ask, yeah, everyone pays. Even you.
I do wonder.
I've got a few minutes to browse.
All right.
If there is a way to get them out. Because I'm just curious about that. Now I know someone was having trouble back here.
Hey, boss. Gotta admit, it was good to see Coulter go down. It scared the hell out of me. Gave me nightmares.
What was he like?
In a word, violent. The other raiders might also tell you that he got a little too comfortable in the position. In any case, he wasn't someone whose bad side I ever wanted to be on. Just like I don't ever want to be on yours.
Yeah, I'm not scary.
I'm not planning to give anyone nightmares.
Thank goodness. I'll sleep a lot better having you in charge.
Aw.
So, what do you think? About running Nuka World, I mean. Figure it must be a pretty tough job, keeping all these raiders in line.
I wasn't really looking to become the overboss of Nuka World, but I might as well enjoy the benefits of my position.
Makes sense to me. Well, I'm sure you've got more important stuff to do than talk to me. Or were you here to pick something up?
Let's see what you have.
Sure thing.
This girl will be looking sussy behind me. Thank you. Okay. Now.
That last one died too fast. I'm losing my touch.
Oh,
Hi.
hello, boss. Congratulations on taking out Coulter. I'm, sure you'll do great.
Why would you congratulate me? It's not like you're free to go.
Well, to be honest, I don't know you yet, boss. Sorry I'm so nervous. I didn't mean any disrespect, boss. I just don't know where I stand with you, and I don't want to end up pissing you off. That, and well, I'd be lying if I said we weren't all wondering how you plan to run the place. I mean, this is your show now. You can do anything you want. You can run Nuka World just like Coulter. Business as usual, or... You could, well, you know... Get rid of the Raiders if you don't exactly agree with how they're running the place.
Well, I admit, I didn't like being roped into this job in the first place.
Then this might be your chance to make some changes around here. The gangs that call this place home are already at each other's throats. Now, you could risk your own neck and try to keep them from tearing each other apart, or you could do the right thing and put them in the ground. When it's all said and done, you're still running this place from your fancy house on the mountain over there. Except now, you won't have to sleep with a gun under your pillow.
But okay, here's my thing though.
I'd have to kill all of them?
No, of course not. If you're serious about this, then you'll have to take down the leaders of the gangs. That means putting a bullet into Nisha, Mason, Mags, and Mags's brother, William. Once you do that, the gangs will collapse and Nuka Town goes back to being a free trading post. I should, probably stop talking about this out here. Just keep what I said in mind. Anyway, I'm the closest thing to a doctor around here. I treat everyone, raider, trader, or traveler alike. Got some medical supplies too, if you're looking for those.
Not right now.
All right.
Interesting. Oh, sorry.
Remind you of brighter days, man.
Look at you, chill out, or get fired up. Either way, I got what you need.
Need some stims? Or...
This is so interesting. I am intrigued. So I wonder, like, I wonder what would happen though if
Just here to pick up some supplies, boss.
Well, well. It's the highest and mightiest herself. How can I be of service?
Gonna pass.
Whatever you want, Bob.
Okay, and ooh, it's upstairs. What's up here?
It ain't easy keeping the zoo. We all do our part.
Supplies of all kinds for your
I
journeys
am
across the
just so
Commonwealth.
I am so intrigued. This is a very curious place.
Well, hello there, young lady. Welcome to Nuka World. I'm Mira, your friendly Nuka World informational robotic assistant.
Nice.
Is this your first visit to Nuka World?
As a matter of fact, it is.
Well, that's terrific. We're so happy to welcome you to Nuka World. Now, before you set off on your grand Nuka adventure, let me tell you about error. System malfunction.
Are you finished wasting my time, you filthy low-life scabber? Cause I'm getting bored, and when I get bored, I get violent.
What the?
Wait, what did you just say?
Oh, what What's wrong, dirtbag? Too hopped up on chems to understand English? Or just too stupid? Well, I think you heard me just fine.
System restored. Oops! Sorry about that little glitch. Data logs indicate unauthorized tampering with my personality subroutines. Please contact a Nuka World maintenance technician as soon as possible.
What happened? Who was tampering with you?
I wish I could say. The personnel involved do not match visual records of any known Nuka World employees. Fortunately, my audio receptors recorded the entire event, and I submitted a holotape per standard security procedures. Now, don't you worry. Even despite that unfortunate incident, I'm still operating at well over 61% normal capacity. As I was about to say, I have a little tip to help you make the most of your exciting Nuka World adventure. Be sure to collect park medallions as you enjoy our amazing rides and attractions. There's a special reward if you collect a full set. If you have any questions about Nuka World, I'd be delighted to answer them. And remember,
Galaxy,
any time is the
Treehouse,
right time to enjoy a cold, refreshing Nuka-Cola.
No questions for now.
In that case, thanks for error. System malfunction.
You're still here? Get the hell out of my face, you miserable, dung-sniffing dirt scrap.
That is rude. That is so rude.
Word is, super mutants just hit the place. They're still trying to rebuild. Should be easy pickings.
If there's anything left. How good is this source of yours?
It's good, Shank. I don't bring you bullshit.
And I'd like to keep it that way. Here, earn this. Anything else you find out?
Shank,
hey,
you'll be the first to know.
Just wanted to say, no hard feelings. All right?
Surprised to see me alive?
Hey, I may be surprised, but in a good way, all right? Just because I got you in here doesn't mean I didn't regret it.
You never mentioned I was walking into a death trap.
I know, and I'm sorry. But if you ever cared about anyone, you'd do the same thing. I lost my real family when Coulter and his gangs took this place from us. Now, these traitors are all I have left. They're my family now. Every time Coulter sent me out to lure people into the gauntlet, I didn't have a choice. I had to do it, or he'd kill someone I cared about. I'm just sorry you had to get caught up in all this.
It's all right, Harvey. I understand.
Good to hear, boss. Never figured I'd find myself in this situation before. I thought for sure I'd be a goner. Well, better get back to it.
Back to what? Okay, what are you?
So you're the new overboss. I expect you and I are gonna have a lot to discuss in the future.
Hey.
Hell of a balancing act, being in charge. I don't envy you.
Wait, what were you talking to that one girl about, huh? Okay, so okay, I'm guessing that's the tree house. I don't see the Ferris wheel thing they were talking about.
I'm not much for conversation.
Gonna drug him, strip him, glue a Brahmin bladder to his stomach and leave him in the hub.
Huh. You're onto something there. Mason tarred and feathered the last alphas. Ain't been seen since.
Welcome to the
smart
nest,
to go
boss.
asking about it.
We was wondering when you'd make it down here.
So I don't want no trouble.
Caught one of the traders stealing food. Turned him loose outside the gate. Yeah.
Hi
then I got
there.
in a little extra
Now
target
you
practice.
yelled at me last time. Okay, so if we're here, we go through these doors and go straight, and then we should see the... I'm going the wrong way. Oh, I was going the wrong way. I'm assuming out here is danger. Got it. So I'm assuming as long as I'm safe here, I'm good. Okay, let's try to follow this thing. Oh, over here's where I need to go.
Things will get better. One day.
So let me get this straight. Some scaver makes it through the gauntlet, takes out the boss, and now we're all supposed to follow her? How does that work? She ain't even a raider.
All I know is Gage was in the mountain the other day and he had a real long talk with Nisha. In private.
Gage? How the hell with that guy? What's he ever done around here?
Hey, I'm just telling you what I saw. You want to know more about what's going on? Then maybe you should ask me.
What do I look like? An idiot?
Damn Nuka-Cola song stuck in my head again.
Can we?
Hey, Pack.
Can you stop?
And disciples. Bunch of amateurs playing dress up.
What is this? Coopy's Cafe. Okay, copies.
Man, I've been getting the shakes bad. I haven't slept in days.
You been hitting the jet pretty hard. Get some of that new Comex stuff that Maddox cooked up. It'll set you right.
What's this?
This is the best.
You can head on in, Overboss.
The parlor. Okay.
Overboss, making trouble? Good.
I never make trouble. What do you? Where's dog meat?
You haven't seen anything that's out of the ordinary around here, have you? Maybe something hidden, shaped like a bottle cap.
I thought we told you to keep your ass at the market. If you're looking for something, you can find it there, like everyone else.
I'm not here for the market. I didn't travel hundreds of miles to go shopping.
I don't suppose you came here for a bullet in the brain either. So if you want to live, I suggest you stay where you belong.
Oh, you guys are real friendly, aren't you?
Things are boring as hell since Nisha made us
Hey
team
there.
up.
Nuka World! I've always dreamed of coming here, and now I finally made it! This place is amazing, don't you think?
It's impressive.
Yeah, I guess it is pretty impressive.
It sure is. You can just imagine the children, smiling and happy, all drinking Nuka-Cola and having the time of their lives. It must have
your little
been
fancy
magical.
glasses.
The name's Sierra Petrovita. I traveled all the way from the capital wasteland to visit this place. Maybe you've heard about my Nuka-Cola museum?
Oh no, I haven't. I want to go see it.
Oh, yeah. The Nuka-Cola Museum. Everyone's heard of that.
Really? That's great! I'm so glad word is catching on. Maybe I'll get more visitors soon. You just made my day! Here, let me return the favor. It's not really cold anymore, but I'm sure it still tastes great. Well, I'd stay and chat some more, but I've gotta get back to my search.
What kind of search?
What are you searching for?
I don't really want to say. It's nothing personal. I just don't know you well enough to trust you. Sorry.
I'll keep your secret. You can trust me.
Well...
Yes.
Okay. To be honest, I'm so excited I can barely keep it in. It'll be
Oh my
relief to
gosh.
finally tell someone.
Mm-hmm.
I guess you could think of me as the world's biggest Nuka-Cola
Okay.
fan.
How
I've
big?
been obsessed with the stuff since the first time I tasted it.
Pretty
I collect
impressive.
all the merchandise I can find.
I see.
Like these awesome cappy glasses I'm wearing.
I kind of
But
want some of
these aren't
those.
just ordinary sunglasses. They were part of a really cool contest that started just before the war. Oh my gosh. And the winner of the contest would get to meet the famous John Caleb Bradburton himself.
Oh yeah, I know that name.
Bradburton. I remember that name. He was the guy who invented Nuka-Cola, right?
Exactly. Wow. Not a lot of people know that. At least not anymore. So, to win the contest, you had to find 10 images of Cappy, the Nuka-Cola mascot, hidden throughout the park. Each image has part of a code or something, and only these special glasses can reveal it. Now I know what you're thinking. Bradburton's long gone. Who cares about the contest anymore? Well, I'm betting that somewhere in his office is the original Nuka-Cola formula.
Ooh,
That
maybe.
formula
Who
was one of the
knows?
great mysteries of the soft drink world, and it would be the crown jewel of my collection. If you can help me get it, I promise it'll be worth your while.
I'll help you.
Sure. Why not? Might learn more about the park while I'm at it.
Good point. You're new here after all. You should learn everything you can. I'll give you my Cappy glasses and this old contest holotape. It's got hints about where to find the hidden Cappies. Just track down the clues, and then come back to me once you've found them all. I'm an expert in all things Nuka-Cola, so I'm sure I'll be able to decipher it. Happy hunting!
Thank you. Now, here's my question. Will this distort my vision? Did I equip him? Did I not equip him? I did not equip him. Okay. Nice. Does it show? Oh, it does show on the map. Well, that's kind of cool. Okay, let me do one thing at a time. So let me talk to Gage. And if we come across it, then we come across it. Nuka Cave.
The robot workbench has enormous potential. Not even Jackson managed to discover all the possible permutations.
Dude, this is like a huge settlement. Like, honestly, pretty impressive.
Make sure
Not
you
gonna
don't leave
lie.
anything useful behind.
Heard you put a pretty good beat down on Val. What happened?
I was out of smoke since she didn't want to hook me up.
Hell, in that case, she deserved it. I'm gonna allow a cigarette.
I remember.
Good people. This is insane. So this also appears to be outside. Okay, okay.
South of Boston. I heard he bit the head off the leader's dog. The head clean off.
What is this? Oh. Oh, nice. Busy Top Grill. Nuka Cherry. Oh, hi.
Welcome home, boss. The
Thank
digs
you.
are yours now. I hope you like the look. Coulter had some peculiar tastes. But this view is something, huh? Everything you see here is under your control, now that you're in charge.
I still don't get it. Why put me in charge?
You may have noticed that our former overboss, Coulter, was a
I
fucking
mean,
ass.
to be fair, I didn't know the guy.
That's me being nice. Ended up being poisoned for this whole operation. The way I see it, surviving the gauntlet means you've got what it takes. Or at least the potential. For a good while now, we've needed someone who can get shit done. Make real progress.
Progress with what?
I sure do like the sound of that.
I thought you might. Look, I'll be honest with you. This operation needs someone to step in and take the reins. Sure as hell ain't gonna be me. Leading outright ain't my style.
But...
And there's already some blaming me for supporting Coulter all this time. My talents are best put to use helping a new overboss get all this shit under control. You get me?
I understand.
I hear you, Gage.
Good. I know I'm throwing a lot at you all at once here. Let's take a step back and talk big picture, okay? Nuka World. Shit. This was the dream. Huge. Built like a goddamn fortress.
Right, true.
You run this, world is yours. We had a good head start on it. Hell of a lot of work went into getting the disciples, the operators, and the pack to work together. But we got here. About a year ago, we push in through the front gate. Take over Nuka Town. Get these traitors under our thumb. And then, well, Coulter got lazy. He was content to sit on his ass. Never bothered putting in the effort to finish taking over the park. The gangs got restless and started pissing each other off. It is a real mess.
What
What kind of a mess am I walking into here?
It was little shit at first. Heated tempers, arguments, the occasional shooting. Got worse over time, though. Gangs started staking out as much territory as they could, all being on top of each other like this. Started looking for excuses to turn on each other. If something ain't done soon to settle things down, it's gonna reach a point there ain't no coming back from.
I can fix this. I can make this work.
Yeah? Man, I sure hope so. Look, I know these gangs. Been working with them or against them for years now. I'll help you, okay? Walk you through everything. First thing you gotta do is get the gangs behind you. Without them supporting you, you're not getting shit done. You don't have to trust them. Hell, you don't even have to like them. But you need them to respect you enough to follow you.
Have any advice for how I should go about it?
Yeah, all right. The disciples like violence. The bloodier, the better. Tell them they'll get plenty of it. The operators are in it mostly for the money. They get promised caps, they'll listen to you. The pack, hell, I don't know. They follow whoever they think is the strongest. Show some teeth, I guess.
Don't worry. Everybody likes me.
Yeah, I wouldn't count on that.
Oh no!
Look, technically, you're already the new overboss, right? That's like half the work done right there.
Oh,
Just
no.
meet the leaders. Talk with them. Flex your muscles a little. Show them you mean business.
Okay, here's my thing though. So, if I go the route of killing the leaders, then what happens? Then is it like a bloodbath, one for all? Or like everyone for themselves type of stuff? Or is it they all just turn on me and I have to kill every single person? Like, or they turn on themselves? I don't know what the plan is.
What happens after they're on my side?
Then, we get started on taking over the rest of Nuka World. But, one step at a time. You in?
Okay.
I guess.
Let's do this.
All right. That's what I'm talking about. You just need to show them you're the right woman for the job. I'll be here if you need me. You are the overboss after all. Just don't screw this up.
So...
The past yields such interesting finds.
This is so... What? I would love a workbench. This is so interesting. I don't know... Okay, where are the gang leaders? Okay, it's like they're each in their own little operation. So, okay, so are all the gangs inside this place having issues? That's kind of crazy. I'm not gonna lie. That's actually crazy. Okay, let's go in here. Let's go to the Fizz Top Grill and see what's popping over here. Okay. Now we're back out in the open. So I got 3 people I need to see. I also am curious if... Okay, we could try meet the gang boss for the pack, meet the gang boss for operations, meet the gang boss for the disciples. Okay, so nothing's there, so we'll do these first.
Got 4 good hours of sleep last night.
Hey, you know, better than nothing. That's what I always say. I mean, am I right or am I right?
Hey. Yes, ma'am.
You know, how much more can you hold? That's... Okay. Better than something. Now, they're not gonna be hostile towards me, are they? Hi. Ooh, Fist Top Mountain. Hey.
Watch yourself, boss, because we sure will be.
That's fine. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Did not mean to do that. I sincerely apologize. We're getting a lot of really good resources, though. We'll say that much at least. I think as long as I'm in the theme.
You know we should run this place. Not some little greenie Gage dragged in. We're giving him a second chance. Gage screws this up, he knows we'll skin him alive. So shut up and be patient. What about you, big guy? Nothing to say on the matter?
As long as she doesn't get in my way. Don't much care.
Yeah, figured as much. Both of you just get out of here.
Hey.
And make sure the others get the message. The new OB, huh? I reckon you're here to talk to Nisha. She's in charge.
Don't look like much to me. You want to talk? Talk to Nisha.
I'm trying to.
Hey there. So, you're Gage's little pet project.
Pet project? What's that supposed to mean?
Gage didn't say anything. Apparently, we're not good enough to run this place ourselves. Gage wanted to bring in his own little puppy to replace Coulter. But I guess training a puppy is way easier than getting us to do what he wants.
Last I checked, I'm the overboss.
You survived the gauntlet, you killed Coulter, with Gage's help, of course. So sure, you're the overboss. But that title hasn't meant anything for a long time now. If Gage thinks that'll change overnight, he's dead wrong. Everyone knows we all wanted Coulter dead. Of course, if I had my way, it would have been a slow, painful process. But whatever. Let's get this meet and greet over with. I'm Nisha. I lead the Disciples. We've only got one rule around here, and that's keeping the peace of this alliance. Otherwise, the way we see it, this world stopped caring about rules the moment people started dropping bombs on one another.
What do you mean by keeping the peace?
It means do what you want, but don't get caught. The last thing I need is the operators and Pat breathing down my neck. We can take either of them one-on-one, but I don't like my odds when it comes to double duty. So keep the peace. It's the only rule we need.
Let's see. We need rules.
This world needs rules. Otherwise, we'll never recover.
Rules are dangerous because people start to trust them. They make you think you're safe, but once you turn your back, you're dead. Coulter thought some sort of rule or code made him untouchable. But he found out he was wrong. The hard way. Although I could give him a little credit. He built the gauntlet, after all. Of course, it was total shit at first. No imagination. But we spiced it up a bit.
How many lives has this gauntlet claimed?
Who's counting? It's at least enough to keep the traders busy. We like to send them in to clean out the bodies whenever things get ripe. They don't always make it out alive, of course. The gauntlet never sleeps.
That thing should be shut down. It's dangerous.
Dangerous? People are dangerous. That thing's child's play. Just a bunch of traps and critters. Let's just hope Gage is right about you. He made a lot of promises to get us here. Never followed through. So you better not screw this up, because I'm not about to tolerate another round of bullshit.
Are you questioning me?
Oh my lord.
You're overboss?
I'm kind of scared.
Just curious. We were wrong about Coulter. We won't make the same mistake twice.
I'm the best there is.
Willing to bet your life on that? You see, the Disciples don't make empty threats. We make good on them. We aren't swayed by caps like those spoiled brats obsessed with their hair, or those savage animals who can't behave in public. Fuck this up, and I will kill you. Although, I admit I have even better plans for Gage. But, if you support us and keep your promises like a good little overboss, we back you. You get to live, and everybody wins.
Work for me. I'll get you whatever you want.
Good. You're either smart or you value your life. Either way, that's exactly what I wanted to hear. Now, if you're really looking to get on my good side, there's no shortage of work around here.
Okay.
So, if you're looking to prove you've got what it takes, you know where to find me.
Hey, asshole. You're listening to Raider Radio. Here's an announcement from Mags Black.
Hope we get more gauntlet runners soon. Need some excitement around here.
Ribbon on her bunk this morning. You know what you did.
I'm just trying to see
Make sure you don't leave anything useful behind.
what kind of place they running around here.
You may run Nuka World, but this is Disciple territory. We're in charge here. Sure, we carry guns, but knives.
That's all I
It's
hear.
not fun unless you're up close and personal.
Nisha really only has one rule around here. Don't get caught.
Don't get caught doing what? Right. Yeah, these people are kind of crazy, you know? Not gonna lie. They're kind of a wee bit scary. Okay. Oh my gosh. I was hoping that wouldn't hurt me like it did, but it did. Okay, well, there's one of them. Not my favorite, to be honest, but I think I could probably persuade them, maybe. Okay, I think the closest one is gonna be operators. I think they're in a building as well. What do you find? We really shouldn't be going out here. I'm assuming that's what you mean. Thank you. There's only one entrance. Hello. Okay, so let's go to the next one. I mean, I feel like we could threaten Nisha enough.
Damn Nuka-Cola song stuck in my head again.
Come on, dog meat. We're going this way.
Things are boring as hell since Nisha made us team up. I ain't no fan of playing nice with others.
Okay, well, we gotta play nice with others. Okay, that's just what we gotta do. That's how everyone gets along.
All anyone's turned up so far is that she's got that.
So, our new overboss is a vault dweller.
Or ice the vault dweller.
You can go. Well, I suppose we all owe you for putting down Colt.
Man was an idiot. Made us all look bad.
A clown stuck in his own little car. I guess we can take some solace in the fact that someone finally gave him what he deserved. I want to know, what did you feel as you did it? When you brought that walking pile of human garbage to his knees?
What were you discussing when I walked in?
Well, you, Overboss. You're an unknown quantity. And we're interested in knowing who we're dealing
So
with.
we'd like if you answered the question.
Yes. What went through you as you crushed the life out
That's
of that oaf?
crazy. I guess I would say a thrill.
Taking down an opponent like that, it's thrilling.
Sure looked it.
Perhaps you're better suited to this than I expected. Regardless, Gage's decree means that you're the new overboss. I suppose we can only hope you work out better than the last one. I'm Mags. This is my brother, William.
Pleasure.
Along with our co-conspirator, Lizzie, We run this crew.
Okay.
Call ourselves the operators. You'll come to understand soon enough that we are the only gang you should be backing around here. Because we're the only ones who see this place for what it is. A temple.
Is
a
it a
testament to the only thing that matters in this world.
And what's that?
Caps. This place was built for the sole purpose of taking caps out of the pockets of fools. We only joined Gage and Coulter's little menagerie in order to restore it to that goal, though by somewhat more cutthroat methods than I expect its founders intended.
Instead, Coulter had us sitting on our asses for the better part of a year while he lived large in his damn mountain.
And that means, if you're going to be in charge around here, we'd like some assurances that you intend to bring this place back to its true purpose. And that we're going to get back to robbing folks of their fucking money.
Right. And you want to explain to me why exactly I should be backing the operators?
Because we dispense with the bullshit. My people aren't commanded by lunatic bloodlust or animal instinct. We are the only rational players around here, and would make valuable allies, so long as we know you intend to get this place back to bringing in caps.
So we want to know what your plan is.
Wait, how would I bring in caps?
My goal is to use this place to make all the money I can.
Well, it's about damn time.
I look forward to seeing your claims put into action, so you're welcome in the parlor whenever you like. Make yourself at home. And if you think you might be interested in running some jobs for us, you just come speak to me, and we'll all be anxiously awaiting getting this place back to doing what it does best.
Mags always saw the potential in this place, and she doesn't steer us wrong.
Does Mag always do us best? I don't know. What is this?
Over, boss. Making trouble? Good.
Why are we shooting inside?
Find anything useful?
Yes, I found ammo.
We'd all considered putting a bullet in Coulter's back at some point. Suppose you just beat us to it.
I kinda did.
Understanding the operators ain't hard. We know how to live. The other gangs, dying is more their strong suit.
Are you saying that they die or they kill people? Okay. So that's them.
I thought about trying my hand at the gauntlet just to see if I could do it. Wasted time now. No one.
See, here's my question. Who?
Not supposed to hurt the other gangs. No rule against tricking them into hurting each other, though.
Who was running it before Coulter, whatever his name is? And because it almost seems like they almost like trained him. Because I'm assuming the suit was once Coulter got in his little electric suit. I'm sure I'm missing lore here. And then we got one more person to visit. I think they're over here.
Never did get why Coulter brought in 3 gangs to claim Nuka World. I mean, he had us. Don't need the rest.
Hacking disciples. Bunch of amateurs.
Okay, so Coulter brought in the 3 gangs. To me, that does kind of seem a little bit stupid. Not gonna lie.
Mason's been waiting for you.
I'm so intrigued by the lore that I know is going to unfold.
We all do our part.
Oh my gosh.
Ain't no one sad about Coulter. Just don't screw this up.
What the heck?
Life's too short for bullshit. Gotta party like it's your last day.
Pack let it all hang. Mason County feathered the last outpost. Ain't been seen since. When it's supposed to go asking about it.
I'll walk right up to you.
Mo can handle that shit.
I'm sorry, I can't hear because they're so loud. Hi.
Finding your place here?
No, I can handle it.
There's plenty of collars in the chemist.
If you can take something, sure.
Now that I get a closer look at you, not sure I'm buying this new overboss.
You gonna be a problem?
Oh my god, they're so loud.
There, boss lady. We're just getting to know each other. Name's Mason. The pack's this here's...
Okay, I'm sorry. They are so loud in my ear. What the heck? With that? Maybe effects? I don't know.
Our side of town. You might
There
be
we go.
overboss for now, but I'm the boss of the pack, and it's gonna stay that way. As long as you don't go forgetting that, we're gonna be fine.
Your people aren't gonna cause me any problems, are they?
The pack does what I tell them. You don't get in my way, they won't get in yours.
Let's work together, Mason. I'm not interested in ruining your gig.
If that ain't a lie, then things might end up all right between us. Look, it ain't like anyone's broke up about Coulter. Just figured on his
Exactly.
replacement being, well, different. But Gage says you're the boss now, so you're the boss.
You don't want to be overboss.
If I thought the other gangs would go along, yeah, I'd run this place in a heartbeat. Might have to, if you turn out to be a turd. At least it ain't Mags Black, that freak Nisha. Besides, you can't possibly be worse than Coulter.
I have big plans for this place. You'll see.
Maybe you're the real deal.
I
We
wish
thought
you
Coulter
would
was the real deal
let
too.
me know what the
He
plans
went in
are.
a pool of his own blood. Don't get me wrong, Coulter was definitely overboss. Not a man to mess with. And things were good in the beginning. Real good. But that was a year ago. Then Coulter went soft. Wanted to take stock in what we achieved.
So what is it you want?
Caps, action,
Okay.
something. Anything that's more than the sitting around we've been doing for the last year.
Things could be worse. Trust me. I've seen it.
No shit. We've all seen it worse. Sure, this place beats living in the shitholes we had out there. But it ain't the palace of caps we signed up for. Ain't none of us happy. Not even the disciples. And they're normally a chipper bunch so long as they're drenched in blood. Things were going to hell fast. But Gage put the brakes on that. Got us together and promised he'd find someone to deal with Coulter.
I'll try.
So what's the real story behind Gage and Coulter?
Hey, I only know what I've heard. Story is that Gage talked Coulter into becoming overboss. And he got you in here, didn't he? Maybe he likes people owing him. Maybe it lets him get things done without getting dirt on his hands. After Coulter went soft, Gage got us behind closed doors and promised he'd get someone to off Coulter. And you did just that. Might have been the whole point of the gauntlet all along.
You can trust me. I'll be a good leader.
No offense, but you just got here. We'll see what you can do. Look, let's cut to the chase. You gonna do right by the pack? I hear
Yes.
you've been talking to the other gangs.
I intend to treat all the gangs equally.
Ain't no two things in this world that's truly equal, boss. Everything has its place. One gang is gonna end up on top, and one on the bottom. It's a simple law of nature. One last thing before I let you go. There's always work to do around here, keeping the zoo in order. If you're ever able to lend a hand, drop by. Loyalty's a two-way street.
Okay, return to Gage. Y'all are so freaking loud.
Gotta chase what you want to catch.
Gotta chase what you want to catch.
Kitty! Bro, could this group be any...
Mason tarred and feathered the last alphas.
Could this group be any louder? Like, holy cow.
Ain't been seen since.
Like a little shortcut.
The overboss returned.
I do return.
You're back in one piece.
I am back in one piece.
That's a good sign.
Yes, it is.
Everything all peachy with our friendly neighborhood psychopaths? Sure hope you didn't promise them too much. I mean, going a little over the top is part of the game, but you don't want them holding it against you if you can't deliver.
Don't worry, I can deliver.
They'll do what they're told. And that's all that matters.
Oh boy, okay. Time to roll up your sleeves, boss. There's work to be done.
He's like, what
This
you tell
place
them?
is huge. Divided up into sections. Parks, whatever the hell they called them back in the day. We need to take them all back. One at a time. Every section we secure gives us a little more breathing room and
That's
more
fair.
resources.
Mhm.
You stake a claim, plant a little flag for one of the gangs, and that settles it. It's theirs for good. Who gets what, that'll be your call. Whoever you hand it off to will appreciate it, but the others might get a little jealous.
Ooh.
You know how it goes.
Oh, no.
Plant a flag. Are you serious?
Dead serious. Look, you leave it up to anyone else, the gangs will all just fight over who deserves the space. A lot of these idiots can't read, so it needs to be as plain as day for them to get on board. They know what to watch for, so that's it. Nice and simple, right? Take a minute. Settle in if you want, and then let's get to it. And hey, we're in this together, so I might as well go all in. You want me watching your back? You just say the word.
I feel like we need to almost. What? No, but Ada's the pack mule. That's the problem.